Fish on. Whoa.
Of a cemetery, and in fact,
Fish on.
pretty much right beside.
Oh. Fish on. There was a fish right there. I knew it. Anglers worldwide, I'm Jabroni Joe, so you already know I am back with another show, and in today's video we are going to be doing the same thing we do in every video, and that's get out and try to land some fish. The weather in the great state of Oklahoma has taken a turn for the better. In the last few days we received a string of warmer weather days along with some rain, and the temperature of that rain should have been a little bit warmer than the water temperatures of all of our lakes and reservoirs throughout the state. So I am hoping that that warmer water and that the warmer days, the warmer weather in general we've been having, has finally got those fish moving up into the shallows and feeding. So we're going to go out today and see if that is the case. Also in today's video, you guys are going to see the triumphant return of the Pit. For those who are not aware, the Pit is a body of water in Oklahoma City. It's a pond that I had been fishing for a couple of years, and I had caught plenty of great numbers of fish and some good size fish out of it over that couple of years. However, this particular area does not attract the best quality of people. There are a lot of homeless people that make camp around this pond, and there's a lot of trash around it. And unfortunately, a couple of months ago, or maybe now it's a little longer, a police officer pulled me off the water and told me that we're no longer allowed to fish there. However, a good friend of mine named Barry, you guys have seen him in my videos before, he goes, I call him the Bear Trap. He and I were talking to game wardens and Oklahoma City police, and they didn't seem to know what that officer that pulled me off the water was talking about. And we've pretty much gotten the green light from both of those agencies to go ahead and continue fishing that body of water. And Barry himself says that he's been fishing it pretty much ever since that incident happened with no problems. And other people have been fishing it as well. So I'm not gonna, if other people are fishing it, I'm not gonna sit here and wait for permission. I'm just gonna go and fish it and wait for someone to tell me to leave. And one last thing for today's video, guys, we are not going to be taking the kayak out today. As soon as the fishing really starts to heat up, I will start taking the kayak out pretty much every single trip that I go out. But today, I'm going to get back to basics, do a little bit of bank banging, and just see if these fish have moved up yet. And then if they have, you guys can definitely expect to be seeing kayak videos very soon in the future. But no more wasting time, guys. We're going to get out to the pit, we're going to get everything loaded in the car, and I will see you guys at the water. Alrighty, we got a ton of rain recently that brought these water levels over here up. Hopefully that brings fish with it.
They're getting sick of me in Texas, I'll go to New York. They're getting sick of me in New York, I'll go to California. They keep the money, I'll go to Florida. And so you check yourself right by being kind of forcing nature that
There we go, fish on.
They love having, you know, and later you meet people like Jabroni and Hansen and Downey, and before she did it,
There we go. There's a chunky little fish. Woo! Wow, his top fin is all messed up. And look at how he swallowed that kamikaze craw. He took it down. Beautiful little fish. Awesome. Let's get him back in the water. Oh, guys, that's the first fish I've caught in quite a bit. It feels really nice just to catch a fish.
money, he would pay you well. If you were anybody else, you really weren't going to get paid very well at all. So he would do this to people even when it would sometimes blow up in his face. So when he was having a war with Bruce at the height of it, it was in that in-between period where Bruno had lost the WWF World title and he had not yet to let me bring my nephew with me. And they were like, who's your nephew? Oh, he's my nephew, Sabu. And look, there were a couple of reasons. One was self-serving, because the sheep was the best way you could describe it. The aura of the sheep was something that still carried over in Japan. Right there, his wife Joyce was, you know, his financial person, and there were stories.
Fish on. There we go.
He's not the only one. There are a lot of stories about American wrestlers in those days. They're bringing home.
Oh man, this one's fighting.
They're stuffing it in their luggage. They're stuffing it.
Oh man, this feels good. I haven't felt a fish fight in so long. Come here.
I mean, $10,000 a match, and he's working there.
There's another solid fish for the night. Oh man, look at that. Another kamikaze crawl in the corner of the mouth. Whew. Solid pound, pound and a half. Got a lot of meat on him. Very thick, muscly. Awesome. Looks like this rain has finally got those fish moving up and biting more, which is what I've been freaking begging for.
I contacted you guys. So if anybody knows about nuts and lunatics, it's
twin. And I know the show talks about having a brother. It was actually an identical twin named. As we end up saying with most killers, he had a rough childhood. No surprise there. He was often bullied because of it. Relate to them and make friends, or to deal with the consequences of not having friends. So a rough start. I feel like we have to say that every time, but it's very common in all the killers. Not a great childhood.
Yeah.
So let's talk about his dad for a little bit. His dad was a caretaker of a cemetery, and in fact,
fish on.
pretty much right beside the cemetery.
Oh my god.
Care of it.
Oh my god, that feels like a good fish. May not be, but he's sure fighting.
With death and around death, and he just kind of wondered.
Man, he's pulling.
His dad being a caretaker of a cemetery, and while this is obviously a different situation with Hull, he lived a life where
Come here. Oh, solid fish. I think he got wrapped up. Yeah, he got wrapped up a little bit, but I've got him. Yes. Oh my gosh. Look at that stud, guys. Oh my gosh. What a chunky fish. Oh, barely had him hooked. That came out real easy. Oh, beautiful. Look at the belly on this fish. Oh, okay, we've got to get a scale on this guy. Let's run back to the car. Okay. Scale out. Zeroed out. £3, 5 ounces. 3.5. Woo! Okay, I gotta get this fish back to the water. Alright guys, one last look. 3 pounds, 5 ounces. Big beautiful fish going back in the water. There she goes. Alrighty guys, that was a pretty awesome evening of fishing. It feels really good to be getting on some fish more consistently now. For the past few months, every time I go out, if I'm lucky, I'll catch one fish, maybe two, and there's really no pattern to it. So to see that they're finally starting to move into a more discernible pattern is something that is really lifting my spirits up. I want to take a moment to say to all of you guys, thank you so much for being patient with me with the slow schedule of uploads that I've had over the last few months during the winter. It's been real tough getting out and getting content. And in order to repay you guys for all of your patience and show you guys that I care, I wanted to put out a really good video today, which is why we are not going to end the video with tonight's action. Since we had some pretty decent luck tonight with only a couple of hours to work with, we're going to get up early tomorrow morning, go right back out to the pit and see if we can't find some more fish for you guys to see in today's video. So I'm going to go grab some shut-eye, and I will see you guys in a few seconds for day 2 of action at the pit. Warmer this morning than I anticipated it to be. Already feeling like taking my hoodie off. Fish on. There we go. Took a while to find them, but we got one. Woo! There we go. Nice little fish. All right. See if we can't find more. Bait feels a little squigged up. Yep. I don't know if that was a bite or if it's just because this bait is getting really worn out now. I should have carried another pack of baits with me, but there, the baits are in my car across the pond, so I got to make this one last as long as possible. So far between last night and this morning, I've caught 4 fish, including that 3-pounder last night on the same craw, so that's not bad. This is a kamikaze craw from Big Bite Baits. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Big Bite Baits, have been for some time. Alright, let's try putting it on there different. Oh guys, it's definitely starting to heat up. I want to take my hoodie off, but at the same time I don't want to be lugging it everywhere I go for the rest of until I get back to my vehicle. Whoa. I'm not sure if you guys can see that very well, but that is a skull right there in the water. Can't tell if it's like a raccoon or a cat, but that's definitely a skull. Probably the trashiest place I've ever fished, but it's also probably like one of the best places I've ever fished. Like there's junk just everywhere. But that doesn't keep the fish from biting real good out here normally. Fish on. Whoa! Big fish, smacked it as I was reeling in. Holy smokes, guys. I hope y'all saw that. That hook set, guys. That hook set, and he flew out of the water. Oh man, that's great. What a nice fish. Look at that, guys. Oh, he's had a bite taken out of him right there. Either that or some kind of infection. Wow. Beautiful, chunky little fish. Probably a 2-pounder. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's get him back in the water. Off he goes. I don't have a whole lot of time left, guys. My wife asked me to pick up donuts this morning for breakfast. And when your wife, who is 6 months pregnant, asks you to pick up donuts, you don't leave her waiting for them. So we're gonna pack up here soon. Hopefully we can get on one more fish. And then I gotta stop by the best donut shop in Oklahoma City, Polar Donuts, and pick up a dozen donuts for my family. Well, I can definitely say that last night's fish and this morning's fish have got me very confident that we have finally reached the pre-spawn here in the state of Oklahoma. Hopefully no more cold snaps and freezing rain or anything like that comes in and messes with these water temperatures, so that we have a decent chance at a good pre-spawn this year, getting on quite a few fish before they start to spawn and move into their summer patterns. Last year we got our pre-spawn pretty much taken from us. Our water temperatures went from like the mid 40s to the upper 60s in a couple of days. So even though the fish were spawning, it was just, there wasn't a whole lot of time to get out there and catch the big ones like you'd want to. I can definitely say that if the weather continues on this path, you'll be seeing another video out here on the kayak here soon. Okay, we've only got like 2 or 3 minutes left, so I'm going to cast over on these rocks where I caught that big fish last night. See if anything has worked its way back over here, or if maybe that same fish is still over here. This puts me right back by my vehicle too, so that I can leave right after this. Oh, fish on. There was a fish right there. I knew it. I freaking knew it. First cast right over there. That might be the same fish from last night. He feels big. He's big. That might be the same fish. Oh, what a chunker. Look at that, guys. What a big old chunky fish. And look at how deep. Look at that. Oh man, he took that thing down all the way. Fantastic. There we go. Got him. There we go. Got him unhooked. Beautiful, beautiful fish. And this fish is going to end the video. Absolutely spectacular. Woo! Let's get this beautiful fish back in the water, guys. Then I got to go pick up donuts for the wife and kiddo. There he goes. Swimming off. Awesome. Oh, guys, this has been awesome getting out here and catching fish last night and this morning. But I have to leave. I have to go get these donuts or my pregnant wife will kill me. So I will catch you guys back at Studio Joe 2.0 to wrap up today's video. See you guys there. There we go, guys. We are home from an awesome morning session of fishing out at the pit. I can't tell you guys enough how awesome it feels to go out last night, get on some fish, go out this morning, get on some fish, have it be consistent, same numbers, and decent size fish at that. I really feel like everything is starting to turn and it's about to get fired up, and we are going to be out filming and just getting so much content ready for you guys. You guys can really expect more consistent uploads and definitely better content. I'm still trying to up my game with every single video, so be sure to drop comments down below and let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything else that you guys want to see, something you feel is missing from the channel, because your criticism is what's going to make this channel better. I want to send a quick shout out to my buddy Yance, the owner of Polar Donuts in Oklahoma City. If you are in the OKC area, you've got to check out Polar Donuts off of Northwest 10th and Meridian. Yance has been in the business for over 30 years. He's a military veteran, so you'd be supporting a veteran-owned business. And I absolutely have to say, he makes the best donuts in town, possibly the best glazed donut in the entire world. So be sure, if you're in the OKC area, to stop by Polar Donuts. And if you happen to have a TikTok, make a 30-second TikTok about Polar Donuts, and he'll hook you up with a free dozen glazed donuts. So be sure to go and check them out, guys. Yance, you're a great friend, great supporter of the channel. Can't wait to stop by the shop and get some more donuts soon, and I will see you on the water to get on some fish soon as well. Well, guys, I think all of the excitement is out of the way for today, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. So be sure to smash that like button and body slam a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of today's video. And if you're not already, you've got to super kick, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you can be notified every single time Jabroni Joe uploads a new video. I will catch you guys in the next one. And remember, as always, if it ain't Joe, it's gotta go. Angler out.